I get it, you're frustrated, sending hundreds of messages every single day and getting no responses. I've been there too. Sending DMs is one of the best ways to get clients, but it is extremely difficult. And in this video, we're going to talk about the best practices and the way that you can ensure your messages get opened and ultimately you move them through to a sales conversation. Hey guys, my name is Jason Fox and let's jump right into this video. So there are three big keys when it comes to having a successful DM conversation. Now, before we get into that, what do we mean successful DM conversation? Well, a conversation that you have via instant messenger needs to result in you advancing your chances of a sale or actually getting a sale. In a lot of circumstances, my KPI, I guess, for having a successful DM conversation is getting someone on the phone, whether that's a discovery call or a strategy session. A successful DM conversation is not, yeah, I really like what you do, man, it looks cool. That's not success at all, and that's not what we're going for. Here, we're after actual meetings or actual sales. Let's jump into the first key, and that is the perfect opening. Every DM conversation needs to start with an opener, something that kind of breaks the ice, but also allows them to be intrigued by you. You don't want something that's bland and boring or something that everyone else says. So here are 5 points that I usually like to use when creating a perfect opening. Number 1, have a reason for reaching out. So whether they've engaged with your content, you've seen them in a group, or you've seen something that they've posted. Have a reason for reaching out to them. Point number 2 and 3, the art of relativity. So make it about current situations. And point number 3, make it about them. Point number 4, keep it short. I'm sick of seeing all of these big paragraphs. No one has time for that. Keep it short. And if you need to, enter to make more spaces. And so it's just one line per message that you send. And point number 5, don't send unsolicited flares, just shooting out your pitch right away. Even if it's short and you listen to everything else, don't shoot your pitch. You're just trying to build a relationship to start. All right, moving on to key number 2, which is what we like to call authority acceleration. So this is proving that you know what you do and you can do your service for the client or the person that you're talking to. This is really important, and there are 5 points to this as well. The first thing that you need to do is find the needs of the client. You don't want to just, try to go through and push them into a sales conversation if you don't know if they need your services at all. Number 2 is reply with authority. So when a client says something, make sure you are firm in your reply. Don't say, I think this might work, or I believe this might work. You are firm. And that leads me to point number 3, which is remember, you are the expert in this conversation. So you need to guide the DM conversation, not the other way around. And then when you do this, when you have that authority and remember that you are the expert, that actually builds rapport. Not talking about, the person's dog or this or that. Like, you don't need to worry about that. Build real rapport by showcasing your authority and your expertise. And then the final point is dig deeper and genuinely care about the prospect. If they say something, make sure you acknowledge it. Don't just skip over it. Acknowledge what they say, then move to your next question. Now, before I move on to the final key, I wanted to show you guys proof that this stuff works. Here are a couple screenshots of some of our students or people that have just watched some of these videos and gotten results and actually signed clients by doing what I just talked about. All right, so key number 3, the final key to this whole equation, and that is getting the clients on the phone and actually asking for the call. And there are 4 points that you need to hit when you're going through this stage. Number 1 is you need to understand as much as possible. You need to understand what the client is going through, the problems that they're facing. So you can move on to point number 2, finding 1 or 2 struggles that they're facing. Once you've found that, you can move to point 3 and actually ask for the call, because you've already discovered their needs, and all you need to do is say, I can help you with that, and get them on the phone. And then finally, something that a lot of people struggle with is make it easy for them to confirm the call. Don't say, oh, I have this availability and this availability. You either send them a link or give them 2 times so they can confirm and get on your calendar as soon as possible. All right, guys, those are the keys to having a successful DM conversation. Now, I wanted to give you something a little bit extra, and it's something that we've recently added, and I'm just looking at my computer here. It's in our Facebook group, and you'll find the link below. We've just added a unit section, and I'm gonna put just here a bit of screenshot of what's going on in the unit section. You'll see we have live recordings of sales conversations, we have handling objections, we have different types of clients you can get, marketing strategies, how to create more content, expert interviews with people doing 6 or even multiple 6 figures, and a whole bunch of other valuable information that will help you grow your agency. It's completely free, so all you need to do is click the first link in the bio. That will take you over to the Facebook group, join up, dive in, and enjoy all of the content over there. Oh, I also forgot, please like this video if you've enjoyed the content, and don't forget to subscribe. We're putting a ton of effort into this YouTube channel and we would really appreciate the support. Plus, it lets us know that you like the videos and that we can keep on creating this sort of content.